Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Mike Trout, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Here comes a pitch. Down the middle for a strike. And we are underway. Left-hand hitter waits. Going to count 1 and 2.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night. That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. And there's 1 away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brandon Drury.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
2 outs. Lifted in the air now the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brandon Drury in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The pitch. On the ground, Rojas takes it to the base for the force out, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching the Freeway Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Patrick Sandoval.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Shohei Ohtani. The lefty fires. And that's in for a strike. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 40 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's Mookie Betts now. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. That's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Turns and fires to Betts. And a curve misses outside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Ball 1. And he deals. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Hernandez stands at first with one out. Inside, just missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Just off the outside edge. The punch out there, 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Muncy digs in.
He really needs to start making more contact. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
No strike.
And the 1-0. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. What a play. Inning over. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Mickey Moniak. The pitch. Buehler, a former All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Righty delivers. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
So up next, Taylor Ward.
He's done a great job making contact recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Popped up, sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 14.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. And that one hammered out. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels 0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. The pitch. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the center fielder, James Outman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one. 1-1. And there's a strike. Smith, the lead runner at second. Outman on at first with nobody out. And a 1-2 again. Slider misses outside. Here's a 2-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one missed.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Chop to the left side. Rendon tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. On to the third inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Buehler back to work. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Slider misses outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fought off foul. Strike 2.
0-2.
The Dodgers leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Not even close there. Now 2-2. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right side. Has a beat on it. He makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next to the Angels, the first baseman.
So digging in, Nolan Shotwell. His first at bat was a strikeout.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying. And caught on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, as expected, Ohtani was great on the mound and at the plate that year. He struck out more than 11 batters every 9 innings he pitched and hit 44 home runs in the process.
2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. And here it comes. Stays alive. So the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Betts in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. And that's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's downstairs and outside. Shohei on the go. Called strike 3. Throw. Save! Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ohtani over at second, one down. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Man at second. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. Hot shot to third. Rendon throw to first. And Hernandez is out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority is part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time up. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second and final game of the series. Sandoval, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and
makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Back for more of the Freeway Series as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. The right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. slider just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and fouls one off.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So, man aboard. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one in the air center field. Outman moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely. Brandon Drury to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot. Rendon stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 outs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So 2 down, digging in. Taylor Ward flied out his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Poog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Yo 1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And now Logan O'Hoppe Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That one finds the corner. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he deals. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Smoked on the ground a second. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No error. Back here in L.A., John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Smith. The wind and the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And he's already singled in this game. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike. It goes down looking. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Grounded out his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now a chance for Shohei Ohtani. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. And a pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the fifth, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The Angels trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there. They trail at 5-2. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jose Suarez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league. You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
This one in the air. Neto settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Andrew Watts up and throwing. Stevenson also getting ready. And that one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And there's a ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Muncy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They're still out in front 5-2. We go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Mike Trout. Here comes a pitch. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out.
The second baseman,
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. Drury having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Foul ball there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fouled off. He was late.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Got him. Run away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Moniak stands in now and watches strike 1. The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Throws to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Angels 2. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. The wide to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Out. In the box again. Takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Trout puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Now that second baseman,
Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled away. Close one doesn't get the call, and it's 2-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the close side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Chris Taylor now. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Right down the chute, it's 0-1. Rojas off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got it by him for the K. So the Dodgers leave one, and it remains 5-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Taylor Ward. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Joe Kelly on a pitch out of the pen here.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Kelly.
And here it comes. That clips the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Inside, ball
Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. This to third. Muncy tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Outside. Now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one at triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Rengifo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. The Angels trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Zach Neto on the inside corner for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Popped up. Sizes this one up. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Angels 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Wantz.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. That's in there. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1-2 now.
Ball that's outside.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And at first, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Now back, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Luis Garcia preparing to come on if needed. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Righty delivers. And another ball. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And that one wrapped foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals.
Ball that's upstairs.
Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Just misses with that one. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Left-hand batter waits. Freeman will take his base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
2 on, 2 outs. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Just missed. Inside, gets out of the way.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. That ends the frame. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Angels 2. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and the batter now, Nolan Schanuel. Kelly, 35 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2009. The right-hander back to work, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. At the belt and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That one out to right. Taylor makes the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now it's going to be Brandon Drury.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
Oh, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Outman going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Angels strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Stevenson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 3.
Will Smith.
The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Ward makes the grab on the run.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 33.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. You'll one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1-2 here. And a swing and a line drive into right field. They got it for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Moniak squeezes it, and that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Mickey Moniak. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1's the count.
Not close with that one. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. And right back to the mound.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
He's 2 outs away at the plate. Taylor Ward, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. One down, base is empty. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. Just off the inside edge. The pitch to the right side. Now only 1 out remaining.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
And that's a little bit high. The Halos trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. And now it's even up.
1-1.
The Angels down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
A swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.